Happy Monday! I cannot believe today is the first Monday in May. It's May 4th. May the force be with you. This is your weekly real estate update in less than 5 minutes. I changed my location this time. I'm sure everyone's been working on some great outdoor projects. Hopefully this past weekend you were able to. So I thought I would put our little garden in the background here. So this is what we've all been working on here. We have lots of fun things in there. It's been a great experience for my kids and my husband and I. And with this past weekend being as beautiful it is, I hope everyone has been able to spend some outside. We have another patio project going on. You know, in my updates to come, in my videos to come, I'll certainly show the evolution of that as well. But let's get down to business at hand. So let's look at what the real estate market in Northern Virginia has been doing here in the last 7 days. Just to reiterate, Northern Virginia market, as I'm looking at it, it includes Prince William County, Alexandria City, Arlington County, Fairfax County, of course, Fairfax City, Manassas Park, and Manassas City. So that's what I am counting, or that's what I'm using for the Northern Virginia area. If you watched my video last week, I'm looking at a 7-day kind of rolling average. So let's start there and then we'll just go up. So for the last 7 days, ending yesterday, which was May 3rd, we had 723 new listings that came on the market in Northern Virginia. We had 783 new homes go under contract and 648 homes actually sold or settled in that 7 days. And we have 329 coming soon. So those are houses that are in coming soon status and in MLS, but not yet hit the market actively. What does that look like in a week over week comparison? So new listings were down about 12%. New pendings, however, were up 22% and closings were flat. What exactly does that mean? So we had slightly less homes coming on the market, yet we had 0.25%, almost a quarter more actually go under contract. So even though our inventory is down, and I'm going to look at month over month totals, March versus April, we're still finding that, you know, houses are being sold in the Northern Virginia market. They are still going under contract. Buyers are still out there looking for them. So when I looked at month over month and April of 2020 versus April of 2019, since since the end of April was last week, I figured I would look at those totals and those numbers as well to see if there's anything interesting that they're telling us. So the April of 2020 was down over half in new inventory. So there was 51% less new listings on the market in April of 2020 versus April of 2019. That sounds like a really big number. And obviously with COVID, if you've been listening to what some of what I've been saying, locally here in the news as well as nationally, because of COVID, we expected it to be down. Now, interestingly, January, February, and March of this year, compared to those same months last year, they were down about 20% worth of inventory. So we were down this year already in new homes. And like I've been saying, COVID, we're going to be down because of COVID as well. Now, month over month, so if you compare April of 2020 to March of 2020, we were down about 25%. So a 25% difference month over month. So let's look at sold homes that settled. So April of this year was down about 29%. Compared to April of last year, April of 2019, so down about a third. But month over month, we're only down about 8%. I take you back to the new week over week numbers that I just reported for new homes that are under contract. So obviously inventory is down. I've been saying that for a couple of weeks now. But those homes that are coming on the market are still going under contract. And while it still remains to be seen what pricing is going, what is going to happen with some pricing, I have to wait for a little bit more data to come out before I can see pricing. I think, we're not going to see a huge decline in housing prices and sales prices. I know there's been some things reported nationally, and there are people out there speculating that there are going to be double-digit declines in housing prices. I have not seen that locally here yet, and quite frankly, no one really is predicting that as well. So we have a decline in inventory. We have buyer demand that is still out there because we have still elevated numbers of homes going under contract. And we see that there's new inventory still coming on the market. So think about that in terms of what it means for you if you are thinking of buying or selling here in the next couple months. And if you've got questions, reach out to me. I'm happy to always have a conversation, a strategic one, that talks about what is coming up for you and your real estate future. That was my husband there that just walked in the background. That's lovely. You know, that's just what we do around here. So let's look at showings. I've also been reporting the number of showings and what does that traffic look like. So I've got a great graph here that I'm going to show you where it's starting back at, this is showings in the North America, and it starts back at January 12th. And you can see a really steep decline, obviously, that happens right around when COVID hit our country. But then if you'll notice by mid-April really is a turning point in our housing market, both nationally and here locally in the market too. You can see where showings are starting to go up, and we're trending upwards towards our showing activity. We still remain down in the state of Virginia about 40% year over year in terms of the number of people that are actually going and making a showing appointment and going to look at houses. So I hope all of this helps you. I hope it's just kind of a look in terms of what I'm seeing in the marketplace. I'm going to bring this to you every week. Like I said, I'll sprinkle in some things when the month ends, some additional information in order to keep you up to date. Have a great day. Enjoy this beautiful weather, and I'll see you again soon.